Farm Stadium. The Cardinals listening for the sound of their signature Big Red Siren, which signals an air raid and brings them out to a sea of red here in Glendale. Today, an exciting battle in the NFC between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Arizona Cardinals.
To kick off for the Buccaneers.
Ball is teed up. Chase McLaughlin to do the honors. And away we go in Glendale. Brooks now on the return. The coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. So here are the Cardinals now, heading out for their first drive. And bringing them out in his 10th season now. A veteran who minimizes turnovers better than almost anyone here in the NFL, Jacoby Brissett.
Jacoby Brissett has seen some adversity in this league, occasional starting opportunities as well, and he's hung around because he knows how to take care of the football. He can still throw it deep with the best of them, but he's the type of guy you just trust. You trust that he can come in, that he can manage the offense, and he can win a game if needed.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. From the shotgun, Brissett. Hands of Harrison. It's an Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals take a 6-0 lead right away. Marvin Harrison Jr. with the touchdown. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome the quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. A lot of answers have to be found defensively.
Buccaneers, nothing.
Set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. On the return, here comes Cameron Johnson. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. So here come the Buccaneers, ready for their opening drive. And at the helm, coming off a career-best performance in year 7 here in the NFL, the #1 overall pick back in 2018 out of Oklahoma, Baker Mayfield.
The biggest mistake he can make here is letting his offense get suckered into trying and matching the pace while the opposition just set. Even if it's a quick score to begin the game, he's got to have the poise, the patience here to run the opening script they planned for all week long. Play your game and not let the circumstances dictate and force your hand early.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. Right back to Irving now. And he will not get the first, but this is close. Looks like they're going to have about a yard at most to gain after he picked up 3. 3rd down.
It's a gain of 3.
An offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to 1st down, but instead, defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy, and their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out on 3rd and short.
3rd down, give to Irving. And they fought their way through to stop him behind the line. It's going to be 4th now at less than a yard.
3rd and inches, and you hate to see that run go backwards. I just take myself back to a huddle, and you know you're imploring your guys, listen, just give us a little bit of a push, and we will move the sticks. Instead, well, the defense is energized with that stop.
And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. 2nd drive of the game upcoming for this Arizona offense. And so far, they've executed exactly how they drew it up, Brock. Early lead, no points allowed, and a chance now to seize control of the game on their 2nd possession.
And, Kate, generally, offenses love to script their first 10 to 15 plays. Well, this entire game script is playing out just the way they want to.
And he's going to get this one to the 36-yard line. Bringing the offense up to the line, 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Throwing now, Brissett. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Brings up 2nd and 18 at the 20. yard line.
Shotgun now for Brissett. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
From the contact.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
He's going to try to drop it in deep right. So the coverage holds up on the deep ball. It's going to force 4th down.
We know in this league you can't start every game with scoring drives, but I think that's a clear picture of why you don't keep this drive sustained. Got to execute on the most important down, and that's 3rd down.
And he's brought down before the return gets far. Tampa Bay sending its offense out. Their 2nd drive coming up. And they haven't gotten very far into their opening script yet, have they? Just a 3 and out to begin this game. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10.
180! What's up?
Mayfield now from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled for no gain. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
2nd and 9 at the 37-yard line.
180! What's up? Stop!
From the gun, Mayfield. That's caught. It's Godwin again. And he's right up next to that 1st down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up 3rd and short.
Makes it 3rd and inches.
Regular! 180! What's up?
Shotgun handoff to Irving. We'll have the 1st down and even more. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
And a 1st down.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
We've set it downs for him from the 31.
180! What's up?
Going to the ground again on 1st. Quite the turnaround these last 2 plays, huh? Nice gain on 1, and now they get him behind the line. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock, who got to have short memories. You tell me these 2 defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
180! What's up?
Baker now from the gun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. 1st time this game they've looked to him. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact.
And he's going to take this to the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers cut it to a lone point on the scoreboard. Mike Evans with the touchdown. Well, Brock, that proved a little too tough to stick to. Turns out it was the right route to get a touchdown on that play.
Yeah, those corner routes can be some high risk at times, but big-time rewards. Think about this for a second, Kate. We talk all the time about the efficiency of a slant route and in breaking, that angle breaking in. By higher completion rate, you're throwing something breaking in. You have a corner that breaks out. Obviously, the efficiency may not be there, but boy, touchdowns and big touchdowns can follow when the 2 stay connected.
That one splits the uprights. And the Buccaneers tie this game 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Brooks now on the return. This makes it up to the 25. The Arizona offense about set to get going here. And they're playing with a chance to take the lead right here. Get a nice little cushion in what has been an otherwise really close game.
Yeah, and really the mindset, Kate, is this has got to be the drive. When you break the huddle, you look at each other and say, right now, These are the moments that tilt the game in our favor. Because you know if you don't get it done, you've given your opponent that opportunity.
It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for second down.
It's second and 21 at the 14-yard line.
19. Okay. 120. Go.
Mercado on a carry. Jukes away from one. And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the first.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Pressure's there, and the Bucs got it. And that is 3 sacks for this defense in this contest, and that one forces a fourth down. Cardinals out for the punt. Cameron Johnson back deep to receive this one for the Bucs. And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt. Time for us to get another look at this Tampa Bay offense. They were able to say mission accomplished on their last series, finding that end zone, but the work, well, it starts all over again right now.
And you know this, Kate, from our years together of doing this. I'm a firm believer of call it till they stop it. It doesn't mean you have to innovate right away. Call the same plays until they stop them, because they proved last drive they couldn't.
And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Shotgun snap for Mayfield. To the sideline and intercepted. No, it's incomplete. He had the pick. Just couldn't hang on, though. And this drive lives on to see third down.
Set. 180. Stop.
They'll air it out on third. That one's good to Godwin. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And the Bucs have the first.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
180.
On the give, this is Irving. And they're going to be humbled here on first down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play.
Hey, these DNs love to get after the quarterback, but the most well-rounded of them are the guys who can anchor your run defense too. Mission accomplished.
Set. 180. What's up?
This is Irving on second. And they'll bundle this up after a 4-yard gain. Could not evade him. That was Cody Simon.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
What's up? What's up?
Third down. Here's Mayfield. He completes it in traffic. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line.
It's a gain of 8.
8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward. Double coverage deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
Short pass brought in, and he'll go down here at the 16.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
16-yard line.
Real. 180. What's up?
Second down, looking for options. They'll try and force it into the slant. It's intercepted. Now that right there, that is rising to the occasion in the red zone, partner. Could have saved 3 points there, maybe twice that with that interception.
You know, these defenders, they're willing to bend and bend. These offenses are so good in this league, and they know how critical the red zone is. And when you get an interception like that, you just break. You break the will of that offense and the confidence, and those are big time. You're right. Put some points on the board for that defense. No doubt, Evans.
Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Oh, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Operating from the gun, Brissett. Fits it through the middle. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. That one goes for 31 yards and a first down when all is said and done.
That's good for the Cardinals. First down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were. And the QB just nailed it.
Nowhere to go with it, so he's just going to pull this one away. 2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Run with DiMarcano. He did well to shake off one tackle partner, but the next one got him. He's going to lose yards. That one felt kind of counterintuitive there, Brock. They load up the line with that extra blocking, and then the run goes out to the edge anyway.
That's right. You put 2 tight ends on the field, yeah, you can live with a stalemate. It's hard to move people in the NFL, but you do not want to go backwards.
This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12.
19, 10, 13, 13. Go.
3rd and long for him here. Jump off top by his back. And they have this one well contained. There's the stop for a loss now. 4th down coming up.
Not terribly complicated on this one, just not the 3rd down screen you wanted to run. Little chance they were getting the first, and apparently little chance they were going to even gain a positive yard at all.
And he's had a very busy game already, Brock. 3rd time they've called on him as he gets this away. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. Tampa Bay ready to head out to the field. Their last series sure was looking like points up until that interception, Brock. Hopefully they can move the ball similarly well as they take over here.
180. Stop.
First down, looking to throw. Mayfield. That's Evans making the catch outright. And this play reaches the 35 before it comes to an end. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that will be a Tampa Bay first down.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
180.
Here's Baker to throw. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
That's another Buccaneers first down. A gain of 13 yards. First down, Buccaneers.
What's up?
Baker now. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback down there, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage is waiting for it. QB super fortunate that ball wasn't picked. And incompletion, still pretty good for the defense, too.
Irving on the counter. And he gets this beyond the midfield stripe and onto the Cardinals side of the field. 7 yards on the carry. Now they've got 3rd and 3.
A 7-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
180.
That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. We'll return to State Farm Stadium in just a moment. Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Buccaneers football as we begin. They're moving it well, but now face a 3rd and short. Mayfield to throw. It's complete. This is Nguka. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
A 7-yard gain.
I feel so bad. I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you. Well, there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
What's up?
On first down, they're going to run with Irving. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Running with Irving again on second. Fights his way through a tackle. And he picks up about 6 on the play. Stopped though right near the marker. Didn't get it, third down.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Battle coming up on 3rd and inches.
What's up?
Once again, Irving. And this defense is going to win this rep. They hold strong there in the middle, get him down right at the line. 4th down coming up.
Big man up front said, not in my house. Let me tell you, Kate, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this, it's over. Over.
On 4th down, the Buccaneers trying to put 3 on the board with Chase McLaughlin. This will be a 45-yard look from the left hash. Oh, and that's not going to do it. He hooked it. The kick no good. Wide left. And the score remains knotted 7-all.
Pretty easy in hindsight to say you should have gone for it right there. I'm probably echoing a lot of voices. Should have gone for it. But not many of us expected him to miss that field goal. You get 3 points, there's a lot less people second-guessing the decision. Remember this one.
The Buccaneers are going to get home as they drop him. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Hey, I understand that call. You try to get play action to get away from the rush. The problem is this defense has just been relentless.
Going play action here, Brissett. He'll try and run this. He doesn't slide down and he pays for it. A big shot sends him to the ground. This drive is in trouble. Got to figure out 3rd and 12.
Brings up 3rd and 12.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
Matt Hawk on the punt. And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return. The Buccaneers and Bucky Irving ready for their next possession. They left a few on the table their last time out, Brock, settling for a field goal trying to miss the mark. New set of downs for them from the 31.
Set. 180. What's up?
They give to Irving to start this drive. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Throwing, Baker. That's incomplete for the moment. We do have a flag down, but it might not be good news for their offense. That's usually where we see holding calls. So the refs get him for holding, and that's going to back this offense up.
Still 2nd down.
So this is going to be 2nd down and long following the holding flag.
180.
Here's Baker. Evans brings in the slant. And he's taken down quickly. Nicely done by the defense. But the catch does get him to the 39-yard line.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
180. What's up?
3rd and short, Mayfield. Complete beyond the marker. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage. at the combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Irvin here from the gun. Some good running here as he gets him 7 on that first down carry. Now we're going to have a break in the action as one of the Cardinals is in some pain, and they'll be out to look at him. Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3.
20.
Handoff headed right. Irving. And they make the stop. We're going to say about the 37-yard line. It's a pickup of 4 yards. And the Bucs have the first.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
180. Done.
First down. Here's Baker. Catch made over the middle. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
8 yards to go. Well, let's see how they approach this second down.
180.
Mayfield now from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And that will be a Tampa Bay first down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on the route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after it.
Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
180.
From the red zone on first. Finds him over the middle. And he's able to get this down to the 13.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on a throw, that's a go-to route to target.
180.
Baker throwing again. This one's caught. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
180. Done.
Irving trying to run for the first. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
Davis-Gaither on the stop. A gain of 2 on the play. Brings up 4th and 1.
So here he is, getting his 2nd field goal look of the half. A pretty automatic look for him from the left. The kick by McLaughlin is good. And that's going to break our tie and give him a 3-point advantage.
Well, he moved past that earlier miss pretty quickly here, Kate. Nice to see that. And now he can carry a little momentum with him to end this opening half.
McLaughlin has it on the team, and he's ready to send this flying. Returning it from the 4. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The Cardinals in possession of it once again. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead.
Go. 12X. Go.
First play of the drive, and he takes an option left. And he won't get beyond the line of scrimmage. Good work by the defense. 2nd down coming up.
Nice little welcoming party waiting for him at the line of scrimmage. No surprises that time. This defense was ready.
Okay. Right 20.
Off the play fake, Brissett. It's McBride downfield, and he's got it. He's going to have this up and across midfield, partner, to the 48. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
First distance
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
We've set it down from 37. Here's DiMercato. And they're going to stop him after he gets this to the 26. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
First and 10, he keeps it on the option. That one stopped right at the line for no gain. This is going to be second down.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth cave, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another kid at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And for the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough third down. Shotgun now for Brissett. Throwing this one back at the end zone. And look at the footwork there. Touchdown! The Cardinals take a second quarter lead.
There are a couple different ways now. You can win on a fly route. You can just run right by somebody, or you can use that big body to try to win a one-on-one matchup. Whatever way you go about it, this is the type of upside this route can provide.
Ryland now for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Cardinals take a 4-point lead.
14, Buccaneers 10.
All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. On the return, here comes Sean Tucker. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Here come the Bucs on offense now. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. Bucs to the line. First and 10. Drive begins with a run by Irving. And into a sea of bodies it goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
Baker now from the gun. Short pass brought in. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. The early returns on the stat sheet have been good so far, partner. He's off to the exact kind of start they were hoping he'd have.
Yeah, you can just feel the rhythm, the timing, the tempo, and that ball is zipping all over the field.
180!
So 2 minutes still to play in this first half, partner. More from State Farm Stadium after this. From the 40-yard line now, this is first and 10.
Good. 180! What's up?
Shotgun snap for Mayfield. He's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So second down now after the incompletion.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
on 2nd and 10. Mayfield again. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Buda Baker picks it off. And the Cardinals get the football back inside the 45-yard line after the interception.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game without 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out and throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
19. Set. 19.
Back to the air, Brissett. He isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Goodness gracious, this quarterback is taking an absolute beating in this first half, and you better have some ice for him ready at halftime. I'll tell you this, Kate, it has been a brutal couple quarters, and if you don't start protecting the quarterback, this guy may not make it and even finish this game.
He's in trouble, and they bring him down again. Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. So once again, Matt Hawk out to punt this away. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. And that punt hits and kicks out of bounds beyond the opposing 35. The Buccaneers and Bucky Irving ready for their next possession. And he has run roughshod over them in this opening half. Pretty sure this is the exact kind of start that he was hoping to have here. New set of downs for him from the 31.
Set. 180.
Mayfield on 1st and 10. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. This one misses the tight end. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there'll be more interceptions.
And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. Tampa spends its 2nd timeout now. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. 1st and 10 from the 43.
Set. 180.
From the gun, Mayfield. Getting out to his left. Oh, look at this. Here he goes.
Kate, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But the net's the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
180.
Here's Mayfield. Looking right, and he finds him. And this one only manages a yard before coming to an end out of bounds. It's going to be 3rd down.
A gain of 2 brings up 3rd and less than a yard.
180. Done.
Here's the give to Irving. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Buccaneers hustling to the line. They're in the hurry up.
4 yards.
And they're going to get up to it and spike it. That's going to stop the clock. Second and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here.
180.
Throwing from the gun here. Completed over the middle. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31.
A gain of 12
Working quickly here.
That's another Buccaneers.
And he spikes it just before we hit 0, so they've got a chance now to add 3 here before we break on a long field goal attempt.
For the field goal, a 48-yard attempt.
Oh, and that's not going to do it. He hooked it. The kick no good. Wide left. So We have a one-score game here at the break. Now it's time for the EA Sports Halftime Report. Scott Hansen, take it away.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the downtown Orlando studios. Scott Hansen and crew with you for a short and sweet halftime, as this game's had to find out which side can establish some tempo in the third quarter as we're ready to kick off the second half. Back out to our commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Hewer.
Thanks so much, Scott. While we checked in with Scott in Orlando, our two teams here, no doubt, made some adjustments. It's a close game here as we get ready for our third quarter. All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. Tucker now on the return. He's got a lane up past the 30. Coverage team tracking him down as he reaches the 35. Tampa Bay sending its offense out to begin the third quarter. That passing game they went to in the first half, it's going to need to be firing to start this second half, too, as they chase this lead. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10.
180. Stop.
They're going to start the half with a give to Irving. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
180. Watch out.
Baker now. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And that will not be enough for a first down. This game has already been a good one for him, Brock. And hey, there's still time. He could add on even more.
And you just feel his aggressive mindset all game long. As long as there's time left, he's going to want to keep on firing and turn a good performance into a great one.
180.
On 3rd and 2, here's Mayfield. Oh no, they get him yet again. Buda Baker picks it off.
There's some serious self-scouting going on right now. What is this quarterback not seeing that has led to these 3 interceptions in just this game? And then overall, what is this offense doing that has this defense clued in, coverage-wise, to every route combination they're trying to throw?
And that's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up 2nd and 2.
While that run may not have moved the chains, Kate, that is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
You're 19. Okay. 12. Here you go.
A quick throw completed out to the left. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage. 3rd and a lone yard coming up.
3rd and 1.
19. Okay. Go.
Here's a game to DeMercado. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
I love that call on 3rd down because it just gives you options. The best 3rd down teams are teams that do just that. Right? They give you options. You don't let the defense dictate to you. You look at what they're giving you, and you take advantage of it.
Only able to get back to the line on that first down play, so no gain.
Send a pretty clear message to the QB right there on that one. No one fooled for a second as they create the tackle for loss.
Operating from the gun, Brissett. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. Then brings up 3rd down.
He was covered by Antoine Winfield.
19. Okay.
From the pistol, Brissett. He puts some air under it, deep down the left. Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone. They just can't finish the play. So on 4th down, Cardinals calling on Chad Ryland to attempt this field goal. From the right hash, about 45 yards out. The kick by Ryland is good. And add 3 to their lead as it extends to 7.
A dependable kicker, man, that is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and get it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. Tucker now on the return. And And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. The Buccaneer offense back out for another series. They'll look to knot up this game right now as they trail 17-10. Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Straight ahead, it's Irving. And he gets up for a gain of about 4.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. To throw is Mayfield. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
All set to go now from the 35.
And the Buccaneer first down.
180! Irving on the inside give. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. That was Max Melton who held him down there.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
180! Done!
Right back to Irving now. We'll cobble together a yard there. Sent down by rookie Cody Simon.
A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3.
Good. 180! Stop!
Mayfield to throw. That one's good to Godwin. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. A 6-yard gain on the play. And the Bucs have the first.
It's a gain of 6.
Move the chain! Gotta move that chain! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
Good. 180! Done! What's up?
Baker now off the play fake. Right side, this is a blue cut. And they make the tackle at the 38. Give him 13 on that play. And that will be a Tampa Bay first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
180! What's up?
On the give, this is Irving. This is going to take him into the red zone. He's down at the 16-yard line. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, well, let's give them a little love right here, Kate. They don't always get the attention they deserve on broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Set. 220! Stop!
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Now following the play, we see the medical staff hurrying out for an injured Buccaneer. First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
180!
Play action. Here's Mayfield. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
That was a situation where I think the previous drive, really affected the decision-making there. Coming off the pick, he wasn't about to challenge the coverage. Instead, he just took his medicine.
Got to figure out this 3rd down here.
Set. 180! What's up?
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Again, he's under pressure, and he goes down. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down.
These scouts in the NFL, man, they scour the country, right? Coast to coast. You know what they're looking for with defensive players? They are looking for game records, and that is exactly what this defender has done. He has wrecked this offense with back-to-back sacks.
Has the distance, but headed well left. No good. And the deficit stays at 7.
He was hitting from that distance pregame. Heck, we were on the field watching it, and they were confident he could do so again. Just did not work out this time around.
Out had the Cardinals now on offense. And they were able to contribute 3 points to the lead their last time out. Another chance to build on that advantage here. The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. Going play action here. Brissett has the connection to DiMercato. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield. Give some credit to the defense on that one. We don't see him get fooled into making the wrong read very often in the RPO. That's why the RPO, in fact, is part of their game to begin with. He normally makes the right call. He didn't do it there.
Finds him over the middle. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the 1st down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
At the 45-yard line.
19. Okay, go.
On 1st down, it's Brissett. Hits him on the out route. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
That's another
19.
Cardinals
Set.
1st down.
Off the play fake, Brissett. Right side cut by Higgins. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
2nd and 5.
19.
The Buccaneers 27-yard line.
Shovel pass complete. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
That's another
19.
Cardinals 1st down.
To the air yet again, Brissett. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. Just couldn't get it to Marvin Harrison Jr. there. And it's going to be 2nd down.
19.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
I'll run with DiMercato. And 2 yards are all he can get. It's 3rd down.
Zion McCollum on the stop. That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and
Throw here, 3rd down. And he rips this one out and over the back of the end zone. Incomplete.
There's not a quarterback alive that enjoys throwing it away on 3rd down. But that's a good case right there of live to play another day. Live to play another series and don't put the ball in harm's way.
The kick by Ryland is good. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
That's why they spend all the time on the practice field during the week. That kind of operation. Perfect rhythm, perfect timing, and a 2 for 2 for this kicker.
All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. Tucker now on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Buccaneers and Bucky Irving ready for their next possession. And his production is carried over into this 2nd half. He keeps on running well, even with the workload they placed upon him. Bucks to the line. 1st and 10. Now it's Irving. Through the 2nd level at the 40. And he's finally brought down just a yard shy of midfield. They get 23 on that one. And the Bucks have the 1st.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
He was caught just as he crossed the line of scrimmage. Might have picked up a yard. It's going to be 2nd down.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, and whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
Mayfield now from the gun. Catch made left side by H.B.I.C. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. We're in double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on third down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. Fourth down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
All right, looks like this is the moment they're going to make their comeback push. They're going for it on fourth.
180!
Here we go. It's Mayfield. Got a man. This is Evans. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. They left the offense out there on fourth down, Brock, and look at the result. A big gain, 15 yards, and a fresh set of downs, too.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, first and 10. Now a carry by Irving. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
The 28-yard line.
180!
So we're through three here. It's Buccaneer football. They trail, but it's still within reach for them. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
180!
Shotgun snap for Mayfield. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete.
Can't cover it much better than that really well-covered Kate on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
180!
Third and long, they're going to throw. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there. And that guy, H.B.I.C, the intended target. And that brings up 4th and long. Chase McLaughlin now to try the Buccaneers field goal. This will be a 45-yard look from the left hash. Tracking for it, and it's good! And it pulls them back within one score here in the 4th.
His make there, they had to have that one. And it really does set up a judgment call down on the field. This is where special teams coach and head coach are talking about game management. Got 3 timeouts left, so you really can write either script you want. Onside kick or send it deep.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And he got all in that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Cardinals and Marvin Harrison Jr. set for this next possession. And they settled for a chip shot field goal last time, Brock. You got to think they want to be able to finish it off and reach the end zone here. Run here. This is DiMercado. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Well, more often than not, it's a passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets him just as many yards as a short completion would have.
DiMercado on the carry. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. Giving 5 on the play. And it's good enough for an Arizona first down.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a third down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next third down coming.
Pressure's there, and the Bucs got him. And that sack drives him in the wrong direction, partner, ahead of this second down.
Brings up second and 15 at the 46-yard line.
19, set, white 20.
From the shotgun, Brissett. To the left side and reeled in by Wilson. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
Quick throw in the hands of Higgins. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Marvin Harrison Jr., the intended target. And 4th and 4 coming up. This is a very important field goal for Chad Ryland. This is going to be a 38-yarder from the right hash. The kick by Ryland is good. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
It doesn't take a math major, Kate, to realize how important that field goal was. It's now a 2-score game really late and puts them in the driver's seat to go and finish this thing with the win.
All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. Johnson with a return here. Showing a little burst so far. And a great run back has the offense just a touch shy of midfield to start this drive. Now the Buccaneers set to take the field. And down double digits, Brock. Field goals like we saw in their last drive aren't going to move the needle as much as they need to. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. Mayfield set to pass. They cross the 40 on a nice run. And he gets this down to the 38. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
That's just discipline with a capital D. The play in the huddle is a running back screen, but it takes discipline for that offensive line to not get downfield. Discipline for that receiver to stay alert, stay aware that he's a viable option as well.
Hey, alert, alert, alert!
Shotgun handoff to Irving. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
180! Stop!
From the gun, Mayfield. And they pick him off again! Max Melton with the INT! And the Cardinals have it after forcing his 4th INT of the day.
We're watching the defense not just generate turnovers, but really add to them. A return like that, think about it, that's 4 or 5 plays that you just saved your offense from as they try to make that interception, yet another one, count.
We're set now on 1st and 10. Into traffic, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory.
19! Okay, white 20! Here we go, let's go, let's go! Let's go!
Pocket isn't holding up, they're able to drop it! It's a sack on 1st down. We'll see if it changes the play they go with now on 2nd.
Brings up 2nd and 18 at the 48. 7-yard line.
Go! To 19! Go!
They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Operating from the gun, Brissett finds him on the slant. And he takes it past midfield and starts the drive into Buccaneers territory. And we're going to have to pause here. An injured Buck still out there and being looked at now. The Buccaneers go to the nickel, 3rd down.
You're 19! We're good! You're 19!
3rd and long for him here. Throwing for the back of the end zone. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. So that brings up 4th and long.
You know, that type of play is so doggone impressive, not just because it saves a touchdown. He had timed that perfectly to knock it free without drawing a flag or letting him establish possession for the score.
And that gets out of bounds down inside the 20. Looks to be at about the 17-yard line. The Buccaneers and Bucky Irving ready for their next possession. And you know that interception is in the back of their minds as they head back out there now. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
180!
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Escapes the pocket. He tucks it and takes off. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. That's going to pick up the 1st down after a gain of 26.
Man, I don't ever want to be a defensive coordinator. They do so many things right to take away the pass, and then what happens? Well, you get a quarterback that lowers his head, gashes the defense with one of the biggest runs of the game. You take away the pass, but you can't stop the QB run.
And what a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line.
180!
1st down throw here. Mayfield. Throwing the out route complete. And they've got to him just a step or 2 before he can reach the 40 as he's set out. He'll get 16 yards on that play. And that will be a Tampa Bay 1st down.
A gain of 16 yards. And the Buccaneer 1st down.
180!
Baker now from the gun. Complete to his man, Sterling Shepard. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. They get 19 on that pickup. And the Bucs have the 1st.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Good! 180! What's up?
Throwing, Baker. This one delivered off target, Brock. That's incomplete. Trying to find Mike Evans with that throw. And that'll bring up 2nd down. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
Trying to find his tight end. So they're left facing 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line.
20!
3rd down. Here's Mayfield. That's caught for the 1st. And this is down all the way to the 3. It appears all that prep work and studying that you quarterbacks love to do in the build-up to the game, Brock, it has certainly paid off. This guy has picked apart this defense much of the contest.
This is one of those games you appreciate. There's going to be peaks, there's going to be valleys, going to be mountaintops. Just like pitchers don't have all their stuff every time out, well, when you do and you're electric, it's sure fun to play.
180! What's up?
Trying to run with Irving. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal. Here's Mayfield. And he finds him in the end zone for the Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers make it a 4-point game here in the 4th. Well, Brock, you know this better than most. Sometimes these dudes can be a quarterback's best friend, finding the tight end in the end zone for 6.
And it really has been that way for decades when you think about it, Kate. From John Mackey to Tony Gonzalez to Travis Kelce. The position could be such a mismatch when you're throwing for the end zone.
They can tack on one more now, bring things back to within a field goal. And he connects there, so now another kick from him, a field goal, will tie this game in the 4th. Ball is set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. This return starts at the 5. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The Arizona offense ready to get things going again. And after that touchdown, cut their lead back to 1 score, Brock. A response in order as they take over. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
19. Set. Go.
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. He stopped after ripping off an 8-yard chunk. It's 2nd down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Here's the recovery. And he has it right near midfield here. Looks like about a yard short. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st.
That's good for the Cardinals. 1st down.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Back to the well again. And the big gain followed by a little bit of a loss here. Defense getting the better of him on that run. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Extra man in the secondary for the Bucs on 3rd down.
Makes it 3rd and 7.
Let's go. Oh, let's go.
He's back to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And this defense makes the stop in a big way to bring up 4th down.
Yeah, this has been flawless, really, from every side, Kate. In order to get to double-digit sacks, it requires a tremendous amount of work leading up to this game, but then ultimately the execution of everybody. This has been the acronym of team. Together, everyone achieves more, and more is 10 sacks.
And that's going to pin them as deep as it can go. They're going to be set up inside their own 5-yard line. Time for us to get another look at this Tampa Bay offense. And with where that punt stuck them, Brock, this is going to be tough to repeat the touchdown from their last drive. Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run by Irving. This drive is going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
Well, I think I hear the warning sirens. You hear them, Kate? I think they just got quieted. Because that run right there gave them enough room from their goal line where you should feel comfortable calling anything in your playbook.
The give for the first time to Rashad White. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. It's the 2-minute warning from Glendale. Buccaneers down by only 3.
First down, Buccaneers.
All set now, 1st and 10. Back now, pressure coming. Made the throw as he was getting hit block, and it's incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Here he is to throw. Down the field, Evans has it. And he's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40.
Gain of 17 yards. Complete to Mike Evans.
He gets him to the line and spikes it, and that's going to preserve their timeouts. 2nd and 10. Need something positive here. Back to throw. Caught quickly on the slant. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting that first.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Setting up to pass. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything, and they just did.
Folks, it's intercepted. Picked off by Will Johnson.
I don't know how many you could have next to you, Kate, that have been in this spot before, okay? I have thrown 5 interceptions in the game. It happened to be our rivalry game back in college. It was one of the most humbling, horrific experiences of my life. Please, Coach, take this player out. We do not need to see another interception added to his ledger.
Completed over the middle. And they are all the way across midfield before he's brought down. Tampa spends its 2nd timeout now. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. Design quarterback run here. So the Cardinals fight to a win here at home. This is the type of game everyone was hoping they'd see when they entered this stadium, Brock, you and I included. A close one that went all the way down to the final whistle.
Okay, this is one of the bigger adjustments a college player has to make to the NFL. In college, you get a lot of blowouts. The NFL, every game you get calloused because you know more often than not they'll be like this, a one-possession game that's not about how you start. It's all about how you finish.
So that's it for us here. Brock Heward, our crew, I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Cardinals as we say so long from Glendale.